Here's what you need to know as you start your Monday. Representative Jerrold Nadler, the chairman of the House Judiciary Committee, wrote that President Trump is a threat to the Constitution and should be removed from office, according to the committee's 658-page report on the articles of impeachment resolution against Trump that was submitted early Monday. The majority wrote that President Trump abused his office by soliciting the interference of Ukraine in the 2020 election and then obstructed the impeachment inquiry into his conduct. The report was released at 12:30 a.m. ET, and included a dissent from the committee's minority that called the case for impeachment not only weak but dangerously lowers the bar for future impeachments. Trump and the White House repeatedly have denied he did anything wrong. Meanwhile, Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer, DNY, on Sunday sent Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, RK, a letter outlining the parameters for a weeks-long Senate impeachment trial, including the proposal that former National Security Advisor John Bolton and Acting Chief of Staff Mick Mulvaney be subpoenaed to testify. Bolton and Mulvaney were among 4 new witnesses whose testimonies Democrats were seeking for the impeachment trial over President Trump's actions toward Ukraine. In addition to Bolton and Mulvaney, Schumer said Democrats also wanted testimony from 2 other White House officials, Robert Blair, a top Mulvaney aide, and Michael Duffy, a budget official who was tasked with handling the Ukraine issue. In the letter, Schumer proposed the structure for a fair and honest trial, in an attempt to launch negotiations ahead of House voting this week. The full Democrat-controlled House is widely expected to vote for an impeachment trial. Under Schumer's proposal, a trial would begin January 7, with the swearing-in of Chief Justice John Roberts to oversee the proceedings and stretching for several weeks as Democrats subpoena witnesses and testimony. McConnell has signaled his preference for a speedy trial but also told Fox News' Sean Hannity last week that there was zero chance Trump would be removed from office. Nadler brushed off reports that Representative Jeff Van Drew of New Jersey plans to leave the Democratic Party to become a Republican. What he's reacting to is public polling that shows he can't get renominated, Nadler said Sunday on ABC's This Week. His electorate in his district is 24% to renominate him and 60% to nominate somebody else. Van Drew, who has spent months criticizing fellow Democrats for their push to impeach Trump, met with Trump on Friday to discuss going across party lines. He is one of only 2 Democrats who voted against opening an impeachment inquiry into Trump and has remained a fervent voice in opposition to impeaching the president. The news of Van Drew's possible party flip drew harsh criticism from Democrats, who called it a political move aimed at turning around his lagging approval numbers in New Jersey's 2nd congressional district. Boeing may cut back or even stop further production of its 737 MAX jets as the airplane's future remains uncertain, The Wall Street Journal reported Sunday. People familiar with the matter told the Journal that Boeing management is increasingly seeing a production pause as the best option, according to the report. But cutting production would increase Boeing's cost per plane, and could even potentially bring about job cuts and furloughs that would affect the industry beyond Boeing. Comey admits "I was wrong" on FISA conduct, remains defiant on dossier intense, Fox News Sunday interview. Democratic debate in jeopardy amid labor disputes as candidates express frustration over artificially narrowed field. Texas mom, 2-week-old girl vanish baby's father pleads for their return. Anti-Semitism in U.S. linked to BDS movement, new NGO-backed report finds. Raiders leave Oakland for final time to chorus of boos, trash in chaotic loss. In case you missed it, Greta Thunberg apologizes for "against the wall" remark, plans a break from climate activism. U.S. may unilaterally retaliate if China breaks Phase 1 deal, White House. Bernie Sanders slams MLB threat to cut minor league teams. Burger King spoils Star Wars in new ad campaign. Steve Hilton says Democrats hate the fact that President Trump is delivering concrete results for everyday Americans and are terrified that can't beat him in a fair fight in next year's election. That's why we're seeing their obsession with impeachment. Not signed up yet for Fox News First? To find out what you're missing. Fox News First is compiled by Fox News' Brian Robinson. Thank you for making us your first choice in the morning. Enjoy your day. We'll see you in your inbox first thing on Tuesday morning.